What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Yo. Hey, it's What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, Doe? Yo, it is a Tuesday, and it is Election Day. In case you're talking to an Asian person, they're not saying Erection Day. That's just how they talk. They don't mean it's a day for you to walk around and show your erection. It is Election Day, not to be confused. So get out and vote, y'all. I want y'all to get out and vote today. It is the day for you to make a statement to the rest of the world and to the rest of this country and make sure that people know what you think about what's going on in this bitch. Anyway, I got a little bit of an edge today, man. A little bit of an attitude, but we're going to be all right. I ain't going to even get into that. It just goes to show you, though. Like I was just talking about it yesterday. Our family is family. Sometimes you put your trust in and you bring other people into your circle, and you decide you're going to trust this person, and then they let you down. And you know, it's all good, though. You got to keep on moving on and keep on keeping on. And on that note, y'all, let's go ahead and get into some birthdays. Got the beautiful Shanita Foster and Horace Alexander Young. We got Emmanuel Rochelle, Rodney Griffin, Patricia Stroder, and last but certainly not least, the beautiful Sandra Peak. Happy birthday to all of y'all. It's a slow news day, man. I'm getting a late start because it was a slow news day. I just couldn't find shit to talk about, so let's just go on and get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Don't you like when I take a deep breath and then realize I'm supposed to say what up, those sports? I think that is like the coolest thing that I do. Anyway, in sports last night, Monday Night Football, not to be outdone by his brother, Eli Manning took one hell of a beating. Andrew Luck threw for 354 yards and 4 touchdowns. I was losing my voice there. That was crazy. Leading the Indianapolis Colts to a dominant performance, 40-24 victory over the New York Football Giants. At least the baseball Giants won. Eagles quarterback Nick Foles has a crack in his clavicle following a crunching hit by Whitney Merciless of the Houston Texans. We got something out the damn deal, and Foles will be out for 6 to 8 weeks. Now comes the moment I've been waiting for, where Latone Heart has to now root for none other than Mark Sanchez. This is beautiful. You just got to know the history of that one. You just got to know the history of that one to get that. It's beautiful. James Harden dropped 35 on them boys last night, lifting the Houston Rockets to an 11-point victory over the Philadelphia 76ers, 104-93. I don't really care about that because really all I care about is
Detroit basketball.
That's right, baby.
What Up Doe Entertainment.
There's a new beef on the market. This time it's Chris Brown versus Tamar Braxton and Adrienne Bailon, or however you say her freaking name. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with these beefs now. I don't know if I like this boy versus girl beef trend here lately, but it sort of makes me want to stop picking on Latone. She doesn't deserve the beating I've been putting on her. Hashtag bam, hashtag boom, hashtag pow.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Chris Brown went off in a rage against The Real, quote unquote, The Real is a show, the co-host, after they talked trash about Chris on their show. That's Tamar and Adrienne. They do a show called The Real, I guess. I've never seen this, but here we go. They said that Karrueche Tran puts up with Chris' alleged cheating because she and her friends love the fame. See, you're wrong. You're wrong for that. Bringing a celebrity's significant other into the conversation is out of bounds to me. It's just out of bounds. Leave him alone. And if Chris didn't like it either, he went ham on Instagram, calling Adrienne a trout mouth ass bitch. And he went on to add, won't you And he did say won't. This was a bad written tweet he sent out, but it was funny, but it was bad. It was poorly written. It sounds illiterate. Won't. Not like won't, don't. He put won't. Won't you, not wasn't you, not weren't you. Won't you the same bitch that was fucking with married men? And Chris wasn't done. He went on, last time you was important, niggas was riding spinners and wearing 6X tall tees. You the same bitch having threesomes like the rest of these hoes. Damn, he was going off. Then he turned to Tamar, calling her a Muppet face ass bitch. He then adds, you take the role of the ugly sister. That plastic surgery fucked your face up. Tamar clapped back with an apology. If you and your girl were offended, type apology. Sorry about that. Wasn't our intention. It's just what our show does. We talk about stuff. She emphasizes the word grown a lot. She emphasizes she's grown and that he's only a few years older than her son. She closed with, this rich, blessed Muppet will continue to work her ass off while you, in this queenish mood you're experiencing, instead of coming on Instagram and acting like a BAN, which stands for a bitch-ass nigga, could have and should have picked up the phone. At least that's what real men do.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay.
Chris has since posted a video in which he made it clear he doesn't have a chill button. More on this story as the saga continues. And I believe this saga will continue. I told you it was a slow news day.
What Up Doe News?
In New York, a health department worker accused of answering phones in an unprofessional robotic voice was suspended for 20 days without pay. Thank you for calling the health department. Thank you for calling the health department. Please dial 1. The suspension was upheld for Roland Dillon, 66. This dude is 66. Thanks for calling the health department. This is Roland. How may I help you? After hearing how Dillon would answer the phone in slow, monotone, and over-enunciated manner, resembling a robot voice. Dial 1. The voice fooled some callers, with one caller cited by the health department saying she thought the department had installed a new automated system. Dillon argued he was attempting to speak in a clear voice because his Brooklyn accent is often hard to understand, but they didn't buy it. Thank you for calling the health department. We are here to service you. Dial 1 for me. I told you that it was a slow news day. We need to turn up.
Turn up for what?
Queen's Rock, Australia. I'm going to make up for the fact that I have no freaking news with some sound effects. A man who surfed on a dead whale being eaten by sharks in a video filmed off the coast of Western Australia said his mother called him an idiot because he is one. Harrison Williams was boating with friends off the coast of Western Australia during the weekend when they discovered the whale carcass floating on the water. The video shows Williams climbing onto the carcass shortly before one of his friends shouts, "Hey, this shark's eating it!" Williams said he had seen the sharks before deciding to climb atop the whale. I figured the whales were too busy chomping on the sharks were too busy chomping on the whale to pay me any attention. You're right, buddy. You're a dumbass. Your mom's right. You're a dumbass. You are a dumbass, and you know what else?
You suck, you jackass.
In Mesa, Arizona, an Arizona woman said she accidentally gave away her wedding ring while handing out candy at her home on Halloween. Brooklyn Yazzie said she stored her wedding ring in a candy jar while helping her daughters carve their pumpkins, and she later dumped the jar into the bag of candy to be handed out. I actually had plastic rings in there too, so it wouldn't have felt much different. What do you mean it wouldn't have felt any different? The ring was plastic? Was it real? Anyway, those candy rings can be huge though. How big is this freaking ring? She said it's not worth much. She said you get about $50 if you try to pawn it, but You know, $50 is worth a whole lot more than them damn plastic rings you're handing out. But she's hoping someone will bring the ring back. It's my wedding ring, for Christ's sakes. Bring it back. Bring it back. If you don't,
You suck, you jackass.
yo, it's now time for a What Up Doe Street Report. Maybe you can pick it up for us, Buck Nutty. What's going on out there in the world, Buck?
What up, though? This your boy Buck Nutter reporting to you live from North Kahala, Hawaii, where Mackenzie Clark, who was surfing off the coast of Hawaii, was saved from a shark attack after her friend Brian Wargo punched it in the nose. Dude's name is Wargo, and he is ready to go to war. Clark said she felt a bump on her board when a 12-foot-long tiger shark bit her hand and the board. She pulled her hand away, and Wargo grabbed the fin of the shark and punched that bitch in the nose. The shark then turned away, swam back out to sea. Shit, y'all better run if you know like I know, cause I think that sumbitch gonna get a gun.
I saw that shark coming at her. I grabbed that hole by the dorsal. I started kicking at the shark and using my board to smack his ass, and finally I started punching that bastard. I felt like I was gonna break my hand on that sumbitch. Anchor, I've been trying to hit this coochie for 7 months. No way I'm gonna let this shark eat that coochie before I get a taste, damn it. You hear that, Mackenzie? I saved your ass from a freaking shark with my bare hands. You gotta let me hit it now. You gotta let me hit it now. Don't you? Don't you gotta let me hit it?
Yeah, I agree. Mackenzie, you need to let him hit it. No word yet on whether or not Wargo got the coochie stink, but we have paid a peeping time to keep tabs on their nasty asses so we can get you the scoop if there is a scoop to get. This your boy Bug Nutter reporting to you live from Hawaii for the What Up Doe Show.
Hey, thanks for that report, Buck Nutty. Buck Nutty likes to bring it to you, man. Thanks, Buck Nutty. You lightened it up for me, Buck Nutty. I was feeling like the show was a dud till you came in, man. Buck Nutty know how to turn up for it, man. That's for real. Y'all got to get out and vote. And you know what?
Turn up for what?
It is time for your What Up Doe closing commentary.
Turn up for what?
I played that. That's for those that don't know. That's Michelle Obama doing that clip there, and I want to repeat. It is election day, folks. And on a serious note, it's election day. Get out and vote, even if it means you're making it late to work, back late from lunch, or late home from work. Get out and vote. This is Barack Obama's final stretch, and he needs all the support he can get. We need to get some House and Senate people behind him so that he can do what he wants to do and solidify his legacy. If you like him or not, we need him to succeed. I don't know if you realize that. Should you support him just because he's black? Well, hell yeah. Trust me, there are people out there against him for the same damn reason, because he's black. For all those asking me, are you just voting for him because he's black? You damn right. I'm going to support him just because he's black. Whether you like him or not, support him because he's black. You know why? Because this is America. And if you're not aware, in America, the next black man who dares to run for president will be judged by this black man's legacy. It's wrong, but it's true. It's real talk. That's how it works in this country. Black men, the next black man is judged by the performance of this black man. If he fails, they're going to judge the next black man and say, you can't vote for the black guy. Can you remember what happened the last time? You remember what happened the last time we had a black guy in office? It don't work for them. It don't work the other way around. Bush can screw up the whole country. Fuck up everything. Fuck it up for everybody. But they'll still vote the next white man in. I can't say that I've had a president that I've liked every decision he's made. I can't say that there's been a president that I just absolutely loved to pieces. They all have had their shortcomings. They all have had their faults. Some I've liked more than others, but I've found a reason to dislike all of them. They're all screw-ups. Yet, we still voted for another white guy, even though the white guy screwed up. So it don't work in their favor. It don't work for them. But for us, it's different. At least for a while. So just knowing that your son might want to grow up and be president one day, and he'll be judged by the legacy of this president today, you need to go out and get him as much support as he can and do all you can to help him succeed. for the future of our race in this country. Do what you can to help him succeed. Get out and vote, y'all. It's election day. I want to thank y'all for listening, man. I really do appreciate it. That's my show. Big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch it on Stitcher.com, Spreaker.com, and also iTunes. Yo, big up to my man Dino Red. He does a show called The Shiznit Show. They're almost on its way to being the award-winning Shiznit Show. I got you. You got my vote, Dino. That's real talk. You can catch it on theshiznitshow.com, also on Stitcher.com. Also, you got my man Murray Riley Jr. has a show called the Stomp and Shout Talk Show. He's been stumping his feet about this election for a long time, and I got nothing but props for that dude right there, man. You can catch his show on Spreaker.com. It's called the Stomp and Shout Talk Show. Big up to She Be Show Nuff and Brigetto Rising. They do a show called Just Thinking Out Loud. They are the Nerdy Black Chicks. They also have a new episode of Straight No Chaser. I want to check that out today. Also, big up to Lisa Marie. She does a show called Juice Talk Radio on Spreaker.com. And last but not least, I also want to holler at my man Enrico Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast on Stitcher.com. Make sure you check all of those out and many more. Just hey, all the black podcasts out there, I want to say big up to all of y'all. And y'all have a great Tuesday. Have a productive Tuesday. And I will see y'all in the AM. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?